is here in the round of 8, the final race in the round of 8 also. And right now, the 42, unless he wins, he is out of this race, or he's not going to make the final 4, so. Yeah, and then the 65, as you should know, has locked himself into the round of 4 with a win from the first race here at that Texas road course. And yeah, so 5-minute qualifying session here, and so yeah, the 65 winning leaves only 5, leaves only 3 spots open for the rest of the drivers for the final 4. And so it's the 22 with 25 points. He should make the playoffs if he does fine. Right now it is very close. It's a 5-point gap from the points leader to second to last, which, in the other rounds it was much more of a gap than that, but it really closed in here. So Texas, it's really going to matter for everyone except for the 65. 65 is good, he's clean, he doesn't have to have a single worry about this race. But yeah, the 22, he's the second driver. He's the one with the highest points total, other than the 65, who won the race. So he's locked in. We're not even counting his points. He's just locked. Yeah, it's 22, 25 points. He's above the cut line. Then we have the 14 with only 24 points, 1 point less than 22. He is the third driver in the final 4 as of right now, heading into this race. And then the final driver in the final 4, the 4th place position, 27. Tied with the 38, but the last race always counts to see who gets the higher spot. The higher position you get in the last race that you raced in matters if you're going to be below or ahead of the guy that you're tied with. Yeah, you see the 42 here, he had pole for a little bit, but just lost it. He definitely has a chance here, but of course it is Texas. Let's see what happens. And then the other 4 drivers that are out is the 38, the 50, the 10, and the 42. 42 with 0 points. And right now, the 50 and the 10 are only 2 points out. 38 is tied. 42, as I said, needs to get a win here in Texas in order to move on. Who will the 51 get pole position? He doesn't have much of a gap. So it is very possible someone could definitely take pole. In the 27.9 is a really good lap time. One minute left in qualifying here. Mini cars coming to pit road now. That is going to allow for more space on the track and possibly a better lap time. Saw the 10 there, so he's in this race. Basically, if you're not in this race, you are out. Unless you're the 65, you are out. There's just about no chance you're making it if you're not in this race. Okay, since the pole position is pitting. We're now on to second. So he's too wide. That's usually not good in your qualifying because that will really slow you down being too wide. Okay. It's the 5100 pole, the 42 being your first playoff driver. We head down here to 6th place. 38 being your second playoff driver, and right behind him is the 22 and 7th, your third playoff driver. 14 being your 5th playoff driver here in 15th. The 50 and 20th, your another playoff driver. 10 and another playoff driver. And the 27's in this race, but he is way down there. And also the 65 who has a win. So 50 laps here at Texas Motor Speedway. Should be the second longest race of the season. Here we go, the start of the race. What chaos will unfold in this start of the race? Okay, just waiting for something to happen. And it usually won't happen here in the first couple of laps, but after that it's a free-for-all. I mean, the wrecks will be happening. Okay, the 42 is dropped back to, I believe, that's 4th position. The 22 has made its way up ahead of the 42. And the start of the race is usually a good time to pick up positions. Oh, look at this one. We got the 38 up here battling. So there's 3 playoff drivers that are just battling for those positions. But as I was saying, the start of the race, that is more than likely where you want to make up as many positions as possible. If you're down there in 30th or somewhere around there, making the start of the race really counts. Now, playoff driver up into the 3rd now, and the battling, there's no battle for the lead. The last 2 races here at the Texas Oval, there has been a battle for the lead, and it usually just goes back and forth, like they both lead about half a lap or a full lap. Okay, so we're 5 laps into this thing almost, and nothing too chaotic yet. I mean, in race 2, the chaos, it started on lap 7, I believe it was, where the car just stopped in the middle of turn 1. But in the first race, the chaos started late in the race, like lap 30-ish. I mean, there's a big pileup off of turn number 4. And then after that, it just got all kind of messed up. Looks like it's 11 maybe, but who is the first playoff driver right now? It's going to be the 22 with the 38 chasing him. The 42 being your 3rd. Let me go back here. We got the 14 you see here, 17th, the 50 and 19th, the 10 and 23rd, but going back. The 27 and 29th. He has made up, I think it was 1 position. And you got the 65 here in last. Yeah, he doesn't really matter really right now because he's locked in. He won at the road course here. Not locked them in. And this race going by very fast. I thought this race would be much longer. But yeah, I wonder if there will be chaos at this race today. As I know, either it's going to be tomorrow or Thursday night that we're going to have the finale, but the finale at Monza, it's going to have chaos in the first lap, and then it's going to be like, it could be a little wild for that lead. I mean, Monza, 50 laps at Monza. Last time we ran it, it was, let's see, Oval. Last time we ran it, it was only 45 laps, so it's not going to be too much of a difference, but with the 45 laps, it hit the field just about perfect. So 50 laps should be a little interesting to see. Oh, they get loose off of turn 4. Nothing happening yet. 10 laps into this race, nothing has happened. However, that's only 1/5 of the way. I didn't think I would get this race, and I put... yeah, I did. So if there is no chaos, there is going to be lap cars anyways. It's almost like guaranteed. Let's see, they're coming off turn 2, so let's see. They're just about entering turn 1. Well, last place, he's exiting turn 2. So here he's entering turn 3, and they're across the finish line, so it's just about a quarter of the track so far. Not too bad. I mean, once the field does get spread out, the field kind of slows down a little bit and gets a little less chaotic. Okay, so the 17th is this race. It really hasn't been that long since we've seen him lead. 17 is usually a pretty good car out there. I wonder if he didn't make the playoffs at all. Which really honestly ain't too much of a surprise. He usually he's in the top 20 about every race he's in, but the thing is he's only up front about probably not 5/10, but like 3/10 of the time, and that's just not enough to get yourself into the playoffs. Hopefully next season will be a bit better for him. Actually, he's basically a road course ringer. We've seen him at road course a little more than the ovals. Okay, nothing too chaotic yet. Unless 31st is spun out, then yeah. Now here comes the 42 once again. I mean, I guess he doesn't have to win the race, but he has to be the first playoff driver to even have a little bit of a chance, and that still probably won't even do it. Because it really works in his favor. So I noticed that the last few races, the track has stayed around 130 degrees Fahrenheit, which, that's crazy. Actually, last place seems to be about catching leaders now. I don't understand what's going on. Oh, never mind. 30th is just fallen. Oh, I believe this could be a wreck. Yes, the 82 is around. Oh, and he's getting moving maybe at the wrong time. No, he's barely even able to move. He's going to come up into traffic once again. Oh, man. Almost taken out a car. The 9 almost went around and taken out by the 82. 82 will not be entering pit road. I almost had a little bit of chaos there. That little bit of chaos would have turned into a lot of chaos. Could be a pretty clean race this time, so let's see. 27 slowly moving up to the field. Besting the 10 now. And the 50. Or 10. The 14 and the 50. Oh, he's on the apron, that's not good. But, yeah, in the position he's in, he has an okay chance at it. So, yeah, I don't know if all eight, I don't know if all eight playoff tracks are in it. I didn't really, I don't know. So we know the 22, the 14, the 27, the 38, the 50, okay. Every single playoff driver is in this race. All 8 cars. Just go down the line looking at them. Well, here in 30 at the 42. And yeah, the 42 has jumped to 4th now. But then you got the 22, your second playoff driver. The 38, your third playoff driver. The 65, your 5th playoff driver. Come on, game, show it. The 50 being your 6th playoff driver, 20 being the 7th playoff driver, and the 10 being the 8th playoff driver. So, does ever know someone? We can't go all the way down to 31st, so someone is out of this race. And we're past halfway now, actually. 51 currently leading the race. Figure out who that is on pit road that's out. I was either the 9 or the 1. I think 1 is still out here, but I don't know. Yeah, that's the 1 out here, so the 9 is out. Wonder if it was because of the 82 coming back up on the track and almost taking him out. Could be a reason. But we've done almost 30 laps now through this whole race. And, I mean, we've seen one wreck, but it was only 2 cars. 77 didn't get much damage from it, and it's just like, this one may be a really clean Texas race. The first one, really. I mean, all oval, we've seen at least 1 wreck at every single oval. The first race of the season, we did have exactly 1 wreck. Fuel. It looks like you're gonna be able to make it on fuel, so that's not really gonna come into play. Oh, there's the 21. He's looking for the lead, and if he can get the lead, take the win, he would be the first of the 3 signed up drivers to do so. We've seen the 27 almost do it, then we've seen the 3 almost do it, then the 27 once again almost do it. And now it's the 21 here. It kind of came out of nowhere. Let's see, so... on the 27, he's one of the questionable ones. I guess he will make it, or if he'll make the playoffs or not. Looks like he is slowly moving up to the field. So the 9 is on the track, okay. Oh man, he's just made 18 positions up right there. He's probably one of the fastest cars out here now. Like, this is a late race run for him. At the rate he's going, maybe we can see him get at the front at near the end of the race. But he is looking to pass that 65. Passing that 65 will get him probably, I think, that 3 more points, and that would really be helpful for him. But it's back to the leaders, and it's the 51 still with the 21 and the 11 behind him. No chaos yet. And really what I'm hoping for is chaos. That would really make it interesting. Have a new leader and all that stuff, but hey, maybe not. Clean race at Texas will kind of be interesting to see for once. And we're kind of nearing the end of this race already. I guess it's about been half an hour. And next season, yeah, Modern Stalkers will be the only series out there still. And then I get this series kind of a little more filled with drivers, signed up drivers, then I'll be adding an IndyCar series. That would be the first one to add. Oh, the 51 heading down pit road. So that's gonna leave the 21 to lead this race if he can stop the 11 from passing him on the outside. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Actually, maybe. I mean, here in Texas, that low side, which really works. That 11 fighting on the outside, he got loose, but he will take the lead here. Looks like the 21 also coming down the pit road. Yes, he will. So, I guess one pit stop will be needed here. I guess that ain't too much, but that's gonna mix this race up a little bit. Could definitely cause some chaos with the pit stops going on. That car just sped down pit road as you saw on the camera. I don't know what happened there, but that was some fast speeds on pit road. Oh, here's the 27. He's actually getting very close to the front now. I guess actually staying out, if you're in the rear, that could be a good idea, because now you're getting draft from people near the front. The 33 will take the lead, but the same. If you're near the back, getting the draft from people in the front, it's a good idea for 1 or 2 laps, because that will allow you to probably pick up a few positions. But then also can, if you're not doing it right, it can really hurt you. As, oh my gosh, the 22 and the 33 almost spun out there. So it looks like the tires actually may be the ones that are running low on them. Oh, that was... Now we got here once again. Looks like the pit cycles have more gone through. Oh wait, no, never mind. It's not quite yet. 66 is wrecked though, I can already tell you that, but actually it's just turn 3. Entering turn 3 you get, oh wait, no, 22 still needs a bit. Oh, big wreck! We got some chaos! Big wreck, chaos! Up and on the track, the 82 is taken out. Dude, dead on the track. No, not dead yet, I guess. He came down at a good time. Oh, but he's gonna come back up the track. Will he take it? Now he spins. Takes out the 11. The 27 misses, it looks like. Oh boy, there goes the 17. And he's gonna miss pit road. He's gonna hit pit road wall. Okay. So that's gonna mess with the race quite a bit there. That's the chaos I have been waiting for. So once pit cycles go through, we'll see how this works out. That chaos just kind of makes us all wonky. It's not messed up, but it's gonna be kind of hard to know until they stop pitting. Yeah, now the 51 is leading this race. But that, I think, may have given the 27 a good shot at it. Unless you get wrecked by the 11 off camera. But I don't think that happened, because the 11 was kind of shot down pretty well. Pit cycle's kind of gone through. First lap driver is still the 42. 21 has dropped back. He's only in third. Okay. 65 being now your third playoff driver. Came all the way from the back to the front. The 11 was quite a bit of damage, you see there. And then you have your third playoff driver, if I'm right. The 27. Oh man, look at the damage. 50 with a bit of damage. He is a playoff driver, but so far doing okay with the damage he's got. Then we got the 38 here in 11th, the 10 and 12th, 22 and 13th. Some good damage there. Yeah, it does look like there's still 30 drivers in this race, so no driver has DNF'd yet. I'm trying to figure out where. I don't see the 14. Didn't see the 14 that whole time going through the whole field. He could be the one driver that DNF'd. That would take him out of the playoffs. No chance of making the final four. I think so. So yeah. And look at this. Only 3 to go at Texas now. Man. Not even a full hour. Or not even 50 minutes. Actually, it's probably just going to hit around the 50-minute mark. Okay. Glad this race wasn't too long. Or at least, if it, I mean, it was really just about average, but it was just, it's an oval, it's a little chaotic. I like that combination. The time kind of flies by while we're doing those. Oh, the 42, here we go. 1 lap to go. The 42 is going to be looking for this win. If the 42 makes this and get... Oh, the 42's on the bottom. He's going to take the lead. The 42 to the lead. If he can get this win, which more than likely will, that's going to leave 2 playoff spots just for points. And that's going to make it way tighter. Let's see what's going to happen. The 42 off and into the tri-oval for the final time. And the 42 is going to win this race. Okay, so the 42 locks themselves into the final 4 of the final lap move. Just gonna hurry up and get that corrected. Okay. Yeah, what a move by the 42, taking that win. Then you got second playoff driver being the 65. If I'm right, he's still in. Yeah, he's the one with the win. So that's the guys with 20 points already out the window. 27 gets 15 points. Highest driver to not be locked in now. So that's going to put him at 37 points. So he's more than likely locked in. And then you have the 50 here in 10th. That's 4th place, and that is 10 points to the 50, giving him 30 points. So that would currently put him into the playoffs. But as we get through the 38, he is the 5th playoff driver, 7 points to 38. It's only going to put him up to 29 points. No matter what, he is not going to be in the playoffs. Then we have the 22. He is the 6th playoff driver, giving him only 4 points. That's not much at all. Let's put him up to 29. So that's not even going to pass the 38. Then the 10. Okay. 10 getting 7th, which is 2 points. Puts him up to 26 points. Oh wait, that was the wrong car. puts him up to 24 points. Wait, I got that wrong again. 22 points. Yes, 22 points. And then all the way down here, I was right, it's the 14. He DNF'd. Lap 23, probably because of a wreck, or, I mean, I guess it wouldn't be because of a wreck, but it had to be because of something on the car, so that's gotta suck for him. Yeah, that's only 1 point. So, driver's moving on the 65, and the 42, locked in by winds, of course. It's gonna hurry up and fix this, and yeah. So 65 and 42 lock their way into the Final Four. The first playoff driver, or the first driver in the round of 8 knocked out. It's going to be the 10, the second playoff driver to get knocked out here. It's the 14, third playoff driver knocked out. The 22. That leaves just 3 spots left. The 27, the 50, and the 38. The 27 got his way in with being the highest driver out there, not locked in. And so yeah, he is the third playoff driver, bringing it down between the 50 and the 38. A 1 point gap. The 50 will be taking home the spot, and the 38 being knocked out. So in your Final Four, we have the 65, the 42, the 27, and the 50. In a day or two, you will be seeing these 4 battle it out at Monza. I mean, obviously, there's going to be a full field there, or the most that can fit there, but all 4 drivers will be in that race. Okay, and that's going to be a 50-lap race there. Probably going to be about twice as long as this race. And so, yeah, see you then.